Dark web video now reaches the FBI. Even more explosive revelations surrounding Menglong's death will be exposed in today's episode. We begin with the dark web video leak, which allegedly shows Menglong being brutally tortured and humiliated, including the moment his dog was killed, and the final seconds before he was thrown from a building. The footage reportedly identifies 3 individuals connected to Menglong's death: actress Song Yiren, who held the phone and filmed the entire ordeal; actor Fan Shiqi, who killed the dog; and red-haired director Cheng Qing-song. Meanwhile, Fan Shiqi and Cheng Qing-song are believed to be the ones who threw Menglong to his death. The video was reportedly purchased by a Chinese national living in the United States for $100,000 and downloaded from the dark web. According to commentator Li Muyang, the latest update confirms that the buyer has since handed the video over to the FBI and therefore cannot release it. It has now been officially classified as evidence. The commentator also shared a screenshot of a private message from a user named anti-CCP to the end, who confirmed that they were the one who bought the video for $100 and have now submitted it to the FBI. The perpetrators are panicking. At 3:06 p.m. on October 11th, Tian Hairong broke her silence for the second time. She publicly released her chat logs with Red director Cheng Qing-song, claiming she only wanted to clarify the facts. According to Tian, she met Cheng on September 10th from about 7 p.m. to 9:50 p.m. at the lobby restaurant of the Bulgari Hotel in Beijing. She accused Cheng of taking their conversation out of context, cutting and editing messages without her consent, and publishing the altered chats online. She said she immediately called the police, hired a lawyer, and filed a lawsuit against Cheng. At first glance, it looked like the two had turned on each other, but commentator Li Muyang believes otherwise. He argues that the entire episode is a performance, a carefully staged act designed to fool the public and divert attention from another, far more disturbing truth that we will present right after this one. Because the details are extensive, we'll focus on the most revealing piece of evidence: the payment records from the Bulgari Hotel that Tian Hairong herself posted, one photo of a paper dining receipt and another of an electronic invoice. Both are riddled with inconsistencies. The paper receipt shows that on September 10th, 2025, Tian Hairong and Cheng Qing-song dined at table 13 in the Bulgari Hotel restaurant. They ordered 3 dishes, 2 sodas, and 1 Italian cheese plate, with a total bill of 1,538 yuan after taxes and service charges. But the receipt looks suspiciously pristine. Can a month-old receipt really look that fresh? But it's not the main point. More importantly, the timestamp reads 1917, meaning they were already seated and had completed their order by that time. Yet in the chat screenshot Cheng released, the timestamp at the bottom shows Wednesday 1936, suggesting they were still messaging each other on WeChat. If they were already eating together, would they really still be chatting online at the same time? Unless the place was packed and they wanted privacy, which seems unlikely since the receipt shows only 2 diners, this simply doesn't add up. Next comes the electronic invoice. The payment time is recorded as September 10 at 21:20:26, totaling the same 1,538 yuan as the paper receipt. But look closely at the top status bar of Tian Hairong's earlier chat screenshots. Both she and Cheng were using iPhones. On the invoice screenshot, however, the status icons clearly show Android symbols, which means the image could only have been taken from an Android device. Whose phone was that? Could it have been provided by a third person who was with them that day? Or, to speculate more boldly, someone inside the Bulgari Hotel? And if so, why would the hotel do that? Perhaps to help fabricate evidence. For now, that remains speculation, but it raises serious questions, and in fact, Tian Hairong's so-called attempt to clear her name has completely backfired, exposing even more loopholes and, one could say, even more evidence against her. During the days when the Menglong incident first broke, one of commentator Li Muyang's contacts sent him a large batch of materials, including a video clip that's still circulating online. The footage shows a distinct octagonal floor pattern, a design commonly seen inside the Bulgari hotel. According to informed netizens, the video was indeed filmed there. The man shouting in the clip is Fan Shiqi, also called Fan Xiaohua by Yu Menglong, seen forcing Yu Menglong to spit out a swallowed USB drive. If that's true, it means Yu Menglong was tortured inside the Bulgari hotel, and that certain people within the hotel must have known what was going on. The video essentially serves as proof. And if the hotel later helped Tian Hairong and Chen Qingsong by providing false evidence, that would mean Bulgari was aiding and abetting them, actively covering up the truth. This raises a chilling question. Is the Bulgari hotel in Beijing itself entangled in the Yu Menglong case? Before we move on, I just want to share something real quick. YouTube hasn't been recommending our channel much lately, so if you've made it this far, drop this icon in the comments. It really helps us beat the algorithm. You can also find it in the description below if you want to copy it easily. Together, we can get past the censorship and let more people see the truth. Meanwhile, commentator Zheng Fei from True Viewpoint offered even more detailed information. According to her, on September 1st, Yu Menglong was lured to the Bulgari hotel in Beijing. The suite was jointly rented by Xin Qi, who is now believed to be the mastermind of the murder, and Tian Hairong, and Yu was held captive there for 9 days. During that time, he was drugged, tortured, had his fingernails removed, and was hung outside a window. Some netizens even visited the hotel in person and filmed real footage, claiming they captured scenes of Yu Menglong barely clinging to life after the abuse. If Tian Hairong's electronic invoice was indeed supported or facilitated by the Bulgari hotel, then the hotel has now truly become a new focal point of suspicion in the case. So far, Bulgari has issued no official response to any of the reports or rumors, but public outrage has already surrounded the hotel. Its star rating has plummeted to 1 star, with furious comments flooding in. Walk in standing, leave lying down. That place feels haunted, like injustice itself lives there. According to commentator Li Muyang, Chinese netizens have now uncovered the full identities of those responsible and others connected to Yu Menglong's death, including Song Yiren. The latest revelations from online investigators indicate that her official household registration is located at Lane 452, Shanyang South Road, Shuhui District, Shanghai. He reportedly has 2 delivery addresses, one at Lane 1333, Shanghai Mingdi, Changzheng Town, Putuo District, Shanghai, and another at Meilian Apartment, Yan'an West Road, number 168, Jining Road, Jing'an Temple Street, Jing'an District. The expose also claims that Song Yiren's father, Song Bing, together with the entire family, is part of a pro-communist scam network. In addition, the whistleblower revealed 3 fraudulent phone numbers linked to them: 177-1724-2291, 151-4539-2638, and 887-217-47237. It's said that after the Yu Menglong incident, funeral wreaths were repeatedly delivered to Song Yiren's home, terrifying the family to the point that they no longer dared to return there. It can be said that the information-digging abilities of Chinese citizens are truly astonishing. From the clumsy cover-ups by Tian Hairong and Chen Qingsong to the sheer fear gripping Song Yiren's family, so terrified they don't even dare go home, it's clear the perpetrators are in full-blown panic. It shows that the public outrage online has grown too loud to ignore, that ordinary people's actions are hitting their mark, and that the evildoers are truly frightened. Their walls of defense are beginning to crumble. A friend of commentator Li Muyang, who works in Beijing's IT industry, wrote to him saying that the massive attention people have given to the Yu Menglong case is already making a real difference. Right now, huge numbers of netizens, especially those inside mainland China, are speaking out through every possible channel. On Bilibili, China's equivalent of YouTube, countless users are posting videos about Yu Menglong, with bullet comments flooding the screen shouting, "File a case," "Expose the truth," and more. These unstoppable voices are striking real fear into the hearts of the perpetrators. Next, we're going to talk about something even more shocking. The Beijing 798 Cube Art Museum and the bloody photos. A new suspect emerges? According to commentator Daiyu, a user on Gaode Map, also known as a map, one of China's most popular navigation apps similar to Google Maps, posted a review of Beijing's 798 Cube Art Museum, attaching 9 extremely graphic and bloody photos, each arranged in grotesque artistic poses. The person who uploaded these shocking images was later identified as emerging pop singer Wu Yaotao. Wu Yaotao is an artist signed under Fame Juzi Cultural Media Co. Ltd., based in Tianjin's Wuqing district. In recent months, a series of bizarre coincidences involving Wu Yaotao has drawn enormous public attention. On July 16 of this year, a video surfaced showing Menglong outdoors wearing a blue shirt. Beside him stood a man in white, wearing a mask, allegedly Wu Yaotao. On September 25 of last year, Wu Yaotao posted several photos of himself visiting Beijing Universal Studios. On that exact same day, Menglong also uploaded his own photos from Universal Studios. The lighting, background, and settings in both sets of photos were almost identical, strongly suggesting that the two had visited the park together and were close acquaintances. After Menglong's death, Wu Yaotao posted a message of condolence on Weibo. Even more disturbing, in a previously circulated video clip recorded through the peephole of an apartment inside Beijing's Sunshine Upper East residential complex, several people can be seen dragging Menglong. One of the figures in the footage bears a striking resemblance to Wu Yaotao. If true, this would mean that Wu was one of the attackers. Furthermore, in outdoor surveillance footage taken on the night of Yu's murder, Wu Yaotao's silhouette allegedly appears again, making him the latest major suspect in this case. Back to the photo Wu Yaotao posted on Gaode Map. Because it's too disturbing, we'll have to blur it. One netizen made a chilling discovery. The bones, clothing, and canvas shoes in the image appeared to unmistakably belong to Chao Renliang, the actor from the same company as Menglong, who tragically died in 2016, as we've previously reported. The 798 Cube Art Museum, located at No. 4 Jushanqiao Road in Beijing's Chaoyang district, within the 798 Art District Creative Plaza, was reportedly the venue for Menglong's solo photography exhibition, scheduled from September 6 to 11. As early as June 6, Yu had checked in and taken photos there to promote his show, posting them on Xiaohongshu. After Yu's death, the exhibition was abruptly cancelled, and his check-in post quietly vanished. Even more haunting, on the exact same day Menglong's exhibition was set to open, September 6, Wu Yaotao also checked in on Gaode Map, uploading the above gruesome photo and recommending the museum, writing, "This place is especially good, parking's convenient, and the tickets are cheap." The CCP's horrific crimes exposed? Netizens have specifically pointed out that Tian Hairong's husband, Xu Ming, ran a company involved in the production of plastinated human body specimens. The 798 Cube Art Museum doesn't just hide secrets. It's allegedly entangled in a shocking crime linked to the Chinese Communist Party. And now, could it be that the real reason behind the strangely synchronized behavior of Tian Hairong and Cheng Qing-song has finally come to light? Was it all a calculated performance designed to divert the public's attention from something far darker? As previously reported, Tian Hairong's husband, Xu Ming, was the former chairman of Dalian Scheid Group, a major financial backer of Bo Xilai, and essentially Bo Guoguo's personal ATM. Xu Ming was responsible for arranging plane tickets and accommodations for Bo Xilai's son, Bo Guoguo, to study abroad. In return, Bo Xilai opened the doors for Xu Ming to accumulate massive wealth. But when Bo Xilai fell from power, Xu Ming fell with him. He was arrested on multiple charges, and on December 4, 2015, at only 44 years old, he suddenly died in prison. The official cause of death was acute myocardial infarction, but many believe he was murdered, silenced to take countless secrets to the grave. Back in August 1994, Xu Ming had founded Dalian Scheid Plastic Industry Company, launching 12 production lines through a joint venture with a German firm. Then in 1999, when Jiang Zemin, the CCP's top leader at the time, launched the brutal persecution of the spirit practice Falun Gong, Boschelai became one of the most ruthless enforcers, a vanguard in the campaign. Not long after, the world's largest plastination factory appeared in Dalian, the von Hagens Bioplastination Company, a German-run enterprise specializing in preserving human corpses through plastination. Founder Gunther von Hagens himself stated that the company operated as a global network for collecting, processing, transporting, and exhibiting human bodies. Von Hagens claimed that all bodies were officially supplied from Dalian, but witnesses later testified that most of them came from persecuted Falun Gong practitioners.